Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than .250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Matt Joyce strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Tampa Bay, left fielder, number 20.
First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Working up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Clevenger is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Ben Zobrist will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
He's had a great season, 3rd in the league in average, and there's a possibility of winning that batting title.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Just underway in Baltimore. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you can see he's among the leaders in strikeouts. We'll see how good he can be in this one.
Nick Markakis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
To first, gloved by Loney. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
These guys are just too aggressive at the plate. I mean, they're last in the league in OBP. So you need to work on being a little bit more patient. But, you know, teams don't change their stripes at this time of the season, so it's going to be really difficult for them.
Rich Peralta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Adam Jones will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Corey Dickerson will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatened to score our first run of the night.
As Drupal Cabrera will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
What a tremendous year with the bat he's had. Right now, 4th in the league in average.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Jones on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this team defensively has 3 Gold Glove Award winners. If you're going to hit the ball, you better hit it over the fence, because if you don't, it's liable to be caught.
Trey Barnett will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Markakis, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Robert Gilroy will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Robert Gilroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
On the ground to third. Barnett is right there. A quick out number one.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Manny Machado gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. John Jaso steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 20.
So with 1 gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game every step of the way. Matt Joyce will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball too, and if it's me, I come right back with it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. right side and right into the shift. Tonis scoops it up on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, Hicks.
And that misses for ball one.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Sean Tonis will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
On the ground to the left side. To his left, Barnett. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Jonathan Scope will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Chopped at the plate. Gasso is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Steve Clevenger will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Evan Longoria is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Hardy's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Slap hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
James Loney will dig in. He singled his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And it's full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Nick Markakis gets set to start things out here for Baltimore. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded to short. Cabrera's up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting. Left
And these two
fielder,
teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. In now, Rich Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. To his right, Barnett. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Trey Barnett heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch coming, here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peralta will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Not a bad idea right here. Runs have been pretty hard to come by, and he's going to try to lay one down to get something started. But defensively, it was covered well, and they nail him at first.
Here's John Jaso now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Robert Gilroy will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Grounded up the first baseline. Loney's got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The shortstop.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Show.And stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Here comes Hardy around third. The relay, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And you know, a lot of guys will go up there 0-2, and they're going to try to shorten things up. Maybe go back up the middle with something. And not this guy. He takes a pretty healthy cut at this thing and rips it out there for 2 bases and an RBI.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Man, this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning, and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
Steve Clevenger digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Seems like all of a sudden the lights turned on for these guys. They're swinging the bats a lot more aggressively here. And he's been pretty good to this point, but that's 4 straight hits against him now, and they're definitely starting to figure him out.
Nick Markakis steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays nothing. Matt Joyce will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now, as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Peralta racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left. It'll get by him toward the wall.
And you know, they were not catching up to that fastball early on, but they're catching up to it now. You can see he's all over this one and just waffles this thing. Rips it all the way to the wall, and he's into second with 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Trying to hold the lead. Bounce down the third baseline. To his right, Machado. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a good cut by Loney, but he didn't get it, and quickly it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
The shortstop, number 13,
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays get 1 thanks to this swing by Matt Joyce. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays 1. Rich Peralta gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
left fielder, Rich Peralta.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Flipped out the other way towards short, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Adam Jones will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Robert Gilroy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
In there, a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
Tap fouled at home plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes a called strike 2.
Oh, and you know what? That might be the best curveball we've seen all night out of him, and he picked a good time to throw it.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? First and second now, 1 man out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
J.J. Hardy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Zobrist relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Trey Barnett will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
The knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Kevin Kiermaier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Varner.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Will Myers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Will Myers.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
1 out and a runner on second base. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Matt Joyce will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. It's high at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Still 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chopped in front of home plate. Clevenger has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off of home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Grounded back up the middle. Hardy to his left. He's there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Evan Longoria steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Three runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 3 and the Orioles 2. Sam Fuld will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 4, Sam Fuld.
Leading off the inning, Sean Tonis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Deoner Navarro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Deoner Navarro.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there and taken in out there for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently 3rd in that department. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Jonathan Scope is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the seventh. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Steve Clevenger steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nick Markakis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Like that one.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it, and he is in there. Rich Peralta gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Joyce is there, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Darren O'Day will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
56, Darren O'Day.
Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Dickerson.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 21.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. At the plate, James Loney. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Well, I'll tell you, a side armor is a lot easier to deal with if you're a left-handed hitter. Here he's able to see the ball all the way in, and then he just rips it for a solid single.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Rays 3 and the Orioles 2. Doug Castle is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Doug Castle.
And here is Adam Jones now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's set down 1 away.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Robert Gilroy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Manny Machado will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Trey Barnett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, what a nice effort out there at short. Trying to keep that leadoff man off base. But even if this sticks in his pocket, I don't know if he's got a shot at throwing this guy out. And as you say, that's going to be an infield single.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Now to the plate, Deoner Navarro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Hardy for 1. On to first, and they'll roll up Navarro. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Men on third with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Jake McGee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Leading off the inning, J.J. Hardy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline, and it's a base hit, and just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Show.And comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. McGee comes set. First pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Jonathan Schoop stands in with the winning run at first with nobody out.
Well, they've got a great chance to walk off right here, but they're also only a strikeout and a double play away from squandering the entire opportunity. You got to focus on at least advancing those runners.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Randy Austin will come on to pinch hit here. And if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
And a big burst out there. A game saver, in fact. He's not out of the woods yet, not by a long shot, but that winning run has to hold at third base for at least another batter.
Nick Markakis will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit softly on the ground to first. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
But once this inning got rolling a little bit, you just had a sense that this thing might be slipping away. And sure enough, a 2-run bottom of the ninth is enough to turn the tables.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guy.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the shownation.com. The Orioles win this one 4-3. Good night from Baltimore.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Darren O'Day. His record is now 6-4. Credit the save to Darren O'Day. The loss goes to Jake McGee, just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards light rail station.